Oh my god, hello everyone. Welcome to the return of DoGsCast. We are on episode 54. As always, we're going to be taking a few to send out our links, let people know that we are live. Our bot has been eradicated from our server, so I need to send and at everyone that we are live. I forgot I needed to do that.
Posties.
Pat
Dead.
Posty is
Dead.
dead.
Dead in Miami.
But yeah. So we're going to be taking about 10 or so minutes to send out our links, talk for a few, and let people know that we are live.
I was just trying to find out why one of the images that Lynn sent of the full party, why I thought it was Encanto for a quick second. And then I realized it's because you posted Encanto image right above it, and my brain merged them together. I'm like, there's way more characters than I remember.
No?
And I also watched it today.
I'm checking the chat as this is all happening.
Which one is Mira?
If you look at the guy on the far left,
Yes.
and then you go two over to the right, that
Hugo?
Yep. I saw
I
the
mean-
two of them and they merged in my head and it looks exactly like Bruno. The two of them put together look almost exactly like Bruno and I got so confused. I'm like, what's happening?
Hi Simon!
Can you just scream about this?
Hi Simon, it's really good to see you. Hi Named, hi Ryaki, thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you all being here. As always, we're going to be taking like the next 5 minutes to just let people know that we're live. I still need to send out fucking Pat Fusty's job because Pat Fusty is no more. Hold up.
I'm dead in Miami.
I'm dead. Oh lord! At everyone, because I don't give a shit.
Pat Fusty,
I
oh,
literally
that
almost
Miami.
wrote DoGsCast.
DoGsCast?
Yeah.
DoGsCast. Let's go.
I'm gonna
Let's
break your new
go!
headphones.
How is everyone in chat? How are you guys? It's great
I'm
to
going
be back.
feral.
I'm so glad we're back. Thank you for joining us. DoGsCast episode 54.
Now, here's the part of the episode where we talk about our sponsor, Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Oh my god, shut up.
The sponsor is me.
The sponsor for today's episode is, I'm closing my eyes and finding something on the desk, Old Navy!
Ew.
Old Navy has sponsored us and given us, a mask. One of them to share.
I don't... Listen, okay, fucking real talk. You ever have those stores that you just go into them and you're like, oh, the vibes here are atrocious?
Yeah.
Old Navy. That's Old Navy in me. I do not like going in Old Navies. It makes me uncomfortable.
I used to
Me
like
too.
the industrial feel of an Old Navy.
The only thing I liked was that the Old Navy at my mall had a racetrack on it.
The bouncy ball machine was a good part of Old Navy for me.
We didn't
Yeah,
have
the
that
gumball
at Old Navy
machine.
that no longer exists anymore.
Yeah, it was like a gumball machine, but it had bouncy balls in it.
Oh,
Wait,
wait, actually, no, they might have.
Are you talking about the one that was in the Galleria?
I don't know what's happening.
Neither do I.
In the named location?
In the named location that doesn't exist anymore.
Location that shall not be named.
I was sharing DMP art. I was sharing it in the server to prove a point about a character named Ezra, and then Jared thought it was from Encanto and thought Hugo was Bruno, and I'm screaming.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No, we don't talk about Hugo, apparently.
Hugo.
I
Bruno.
finished that today.
This is a conspiracy.
There is a conspiracy. I finished it
Yeah.
today. It's very good.
We need to
Encanto
watch
is
it.
really good.
I need to watch it still.
It's very
But I've heard very good things.
I can't believe Hugo Hernandez is fucking Bruno Madrigal.
Yeah, but how's everyone in chat? Good to see everyone. I'm so glad we're back. I'm very excited. It's Jasper Day, Baird moment. Hello, Colton. It's good to see you. Thank you. My birthday was this past Saturday. I had a very good birthday, but I didn't get to do too much for it. But I wanted to celebrate tonight a little bit. So it is kind of a little birthday stream, kind of, but we're mostly just celebrating Baird and his magnificent titties, which are on your screen right now. Hello, Nick. Cam had a friend mistake Hugo for an Encanto character, apparently.
Okay, I'm glad that my friends are the only one.
You may say I'm
It's
a
probably
dreamer.
the same character that was a mistake. Actually, no.
Yeah, it was
there
the same character.
was? Okay. I was gonna say there
I'm sure it was
two
the same
characters who look
character.
similar.
I don't know. Fucking poke Cam. I'm not gonna poke Cam.
Is there anywhere else we need to put this? Anywhere else we need to send this?
You should put it up your butt.
Balls.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Session is canceled. No. Making sure my throat's clear. I am battling a little bit of a cold. So if I sound a little congested, I apologize. But I should be good.
Change your name.
How has the DoGsCast crew been? We've been good. We've been hanging in there. I assume. I've been just
Anal
sick.
prolapse?
Ah!
What?
What? That tells you all you need to know about how we've been.
I should just stop saying whatever I think that I hear.
I'm gonna comment on how my chicken nugget was slightly burnt.
You know, Jared, now would be about the time that I would give constructive criticism and urging to, you know,
Not say what I just said.
reconsider your
I'm
words,
just
but
drinking.
I'm gonna give you the opposite set of advice I was initially going to give you and say lean further into it. Once you hear something, consider it twice. If you hear anal prolapse, say it again, just toss it into the word jumbler and see what comes out.
Jer, I'm sorry. Slight spoilers for tonight. You got after me for the thing I wrote for tonight, but you come on to stream and it's not even 10 minutes in and you're like, oh yeah, anal prolapse.
That's a medical issue.
Drinking water.
It's a medical issue. And I thought that Lucio's response to "How are you?" was that, and I was like, Lucio, are you okay?
You and your fucking heartworms.
You and my coronary worms.
You and your fucking coronary worm.
Well, this is off to an awesome start. Thank you for the one bit.
It's a pun.
And, with that, do we want to get into our introductions? It's now 10 o'clock.
Oh, do we?
Do we?
Or do we want to talk about heartworms and anal prolapse?
I want to talk about Dewey. Dewey denied.
Shut up. Shut up! Say your name. Say your pronouns. Jer, they, them, DM of DoGsCast, die. Go.
Hi. My name is Jen.
Don't turn that on.
Turn
Because
what
if the
on?
power blows out during this stream, I'm gonna lose my
I'm
shit.
turning it on the lowest.
I don't
to
want
see
it
if we
on,
can
Jer.
get a little warm.
I don't want it on. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Sorry.
Michelle!
I'm Jer. My pronouns are they, them. I'm the DM of DoGsCast, and I'm gonna list a thing that I like. I like cheese platters.
What's your favorite cheese on the cheese platter, Jer?
Okay. Lately I've been really enjoying a nice Swiss cheese. But I gotta say that, Monterey Jack is also a close up there.
You know, that's a good answer. Thank you for your input, Jer.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
My name is Jasper. Sorry. My name is Jasper. I use he, him pronouns. And tonight, I'm going to be playing Baird Stormcaller and somebody else that you will meet momentarily.
And what is the thing that you like?
I like men.
Okay.
What's your favorite man on the man platter, Jasper?
Right now, it's Andrew Garfield, Golden Globe winner Andrew Garfield. Did y'all know that Andrew Garfield won a Golden Globe last night? He did. He won it for Tick Tick Boom, which is movie of the year in my honest onion. Go watch Tick Tick Boom. It's on Netflix. Stream it. I love him so much. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you for your input, Jasper. Very cool.
My name is Lynn, and tonight I'm gonna be playing Hugo Hernandez. My pronouns are they, them. Actually, I'm playing Genevieve today.
And what is one thing that you like?
Women.
What's your favorite woman on the woman platter, Len?
There's so many.
Give me like an easy top 3.
Easy top 3 woman.
What about Luisa from Encanto?
I haven't fucking seen Encanto yet!
I thought you did, respectfully.
I'm sorry, I fucking... I mean, like, I like buff women. I like goth women. I like women. women.
But what about buff goth women?
Oh, don't even get me started.
It's so true, Len. Thank you for your input.
Thank you.
My name is Lucio. My pronouns are he, they. I'm playing Vance.
And what's one thing that you like?
Not throwing up on water.
What's your favorite throw up on the throw up platter, Lucio?
Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god.
Are you gonna make it? Buddy?
I'm gonna be fine. I just.
My birthday!
I like. There, throw up. Next question.
Thank you for your input, Lucio. Very cool. Please drink water and don't.
Water's the
throw it
reason
up
why
this
I'm
time
throwing up.
because Anal prolapse. Hey
We hope
y'all,
you get medical attention.
Tyler here. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Wood Titan tonight.
And what's one thing you like?
One thing I like is taking time to research how to build a subclass for 5th edition.
And
what's
what's your favorite
thing-
subclass
su-
on the subclass platter?
What's my favorite subclass on the subclass powder? It's probably I guess just for today it's cleric. I spent a bit of time researching how cleric works, and that was a fun experience.
Good.
I think we only have one cleric subclass made for Cavian Cycle. I think it's Liquidation Domain, which has not seen the light of day in 50 episodes.
Jesus Christ. It's been 50 episodes.
Oh.
Anyways.
All right, Lynn, are you ready to give us a recap? The first recap?
But I'm gonna fucking try.
Pick it up from the recap platter.
First recap of 2022. Let's go.
First recap of 2022. Someone remind me what the last episode was about.
The intermission with the roleplay session.
Oh yeah! Okay, so like last episode was like a fucking it was 3 weeks ago, and a lot of shit fucking happened. Like, to me personally. That doesn't matter to you, though. Like, during the session, however, it was a roleplay-centered session, so there was just a lot of, like, talking and, like, shit happening and, like, dynamics being explored and stuff, and, like, honestly, excuse me, you should go watch it. I guess it's my turn on the throw-up platter. Like, it's on the YouTube. It's on, just go watch it. Just go watch it and, fucking, gay people.
Gatekeep?
Gay people! Gaslight, gatekeep, gay people.
Yeah. Honestly, you should just go watch it. There's some cool stuff.
It's hard to summarize the recap episode.
I can't even, like, think... Like, obviously, there was some gay people.
I'm not drunk!
But basically, there was some... You should just go watch it. We did Vance Arc. Vance Arc was cool. There were hyenas in it. Then we did roleplay. There were no hyenas in that. And now we're
No,
here.
there was a hyena in
No,
there.
Nope.
We ignore him, though.
I don't want to talk to you.
He's in the water.
No, he's right there.
Also,
Vanthus in the water.
Simon, I just want to go back to what you said. Having therapy stuck in your head, you're absolutely correct for that. It's so good. Watch Tick Tick Boom. Good night. Let's go!
Well, we should point out that the gay people reference is to the fact that Jem and Ganymede made life promises to each other, in essence.
Yeah.
Like a promise ring sort of thing.
Like a promise ring
They
slash
gave each other rings.
promise to engage, I guess.
Yeah. Very good moment between the two of them.
When we're done dealing with this god bullshit, let's like advance our relationship.
When we're not at war, they're not at war.
When we're done being traumatized.
Yeah.
I know you're ignoring the trauma, but I'm not. Ganymede.
Yeah. Very repressing. Alright. Are we good to go?
Ganymede winks in the camera and says, I'm repressing my trauma.
Yeah, is the music all good? Is it not? Is it at a good level?
Can you hear us? Can you hear the music?
I can't hear the music.
Well,
Did
that's
you
a
have
you
it open?
problem.
No. I do now. There's a fucking guitar in this shit. It really is Hugo Fernandez. Oh, it's gone.
That's not the only thing that was gone for a minute. My pointer was gone.
Alright, are we good to go?
I'm assuming so.
Okay.
We open back on the boat. We haven't done anything because we've been gone. You want me to remove the promo art and show the game?
That might help.
A little bit.
We return back to the boat. And this is the part where Rylan comes in, huh?
Usually.
How much time has passed?
Probably about maybe a week or two of actual rest for the first time in forever.
Okay. Baird hasn't been seen that much. He's mostly been in his room. He's probably spent a little bit of time with Cece, just fucking around, trying to relax, but for the most part, he's just been in his room almost this entire time.
You wanted to cause problems with him at the end of last session.
And they probably do. And probably immediately after, Baird is like, I gotta get back to work, and he goes right back into his room. How far can that actually go? Who knows? But he hasn't been seen that much.
Ryland steps out. It's early morning, cracking his bones and everything. Ringing the morning bell for everybody to come outside. Ding 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 ding. Thank you.
I didn't even realize we had a bell.
I don't use it much. Vantha, are you coming back from the ocean? Or river?
No.
Okay. You want your notes from down there?
I'll come to the perch in my little duck form.
Received.
When Baird comes out of his room on this day, he looks like... You know that meme of the cat with the funny feet, with the big eyes? The black cat with the big eyes and the funny feet? Yeah, that's what Baird looks like. Very big eyes, very energetic, like beelines for Ryland as soon as he hears the bell.
Jinx moment.
Well, we have found the location of one of our last handful of weapons. We found out where Aquila is. The weapon of Lux. Long, long ago. The discovery comes in part with a bit of Baird's help, but also Jeremiah has come through once again. I'm sure you all remember working with him.
Oh.
Who's Jeremiah? I don't think I was there for that.
I don't think you were. But those of you who do, do your best to make sure he's not kidnapped this time around.
Is that something frequent that happens?
You know, it wasn't the first time that happened to him, and it probably won't be the last time it happens to him. We've known him for a while.
He
It
has
happens
that
about
effect on
every
people.
3 months.
That's unfortunate.
So he's probably actually been kidnapped again since then.
Wouldn't shock me.
But we're going to be heading off to the most dangerous continent in the world, the Red Veins. You will find out just why it's so dangerous and why I'll be coming with you this time. There, go find your adventuring buddies and report back. Praxis, all sail.
We'll do. Thank you. And you can see it on screen right now. Baird is dressed completely different now. He now wears like a teal collar with bronze spikes in it. He made it himself. You can tell it's made by him. It's a bronze collar with a bit of a chain hanging down on it. No shirt, gold wrappings around his hips, and little booty shorts, just to really, drive it home that, he's the shit. He probably just stands at the at the railing and kind of surveys everyone. He looks pretty nervous. He's been waiting for this for months, but even still, I don't think he's entirely prepared for it. The first person he probably goes up to is probably Vanth, actually. He probably finds Vanth.
Ooh. Hey, Baird.
Hey, big guy. I'm sure you just heard, Ryland. They found my weapon, and, I figured that, I could use all the help I can get for it.
Hell yeah.
Would you want to maybe, tag along? We haven't really gotten a chance to really, have an adventure or anything yet, so I thought if you wanted to, you could.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Cool.
Of course I wanna. Yeah.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I just never been to the place.
Seems like a lot of people haven't. But, I want to try and gather, the strongest group of people I can for it. Sounds like it's, pretty ruthless. So I just want to make sure that everyone that I ask is, really okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to make anyone go if they don't want to.
I can handle it.
Okay, good. And he kind of, bounces a little bit. Yeah. I've just been, waiting for this thing my whole life, and I'm just kind of falling apart, I think.
Oh, you'll be fine, bro.
I mean, you got your weapon, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
And how'd that go?
I had to fight a giant bird for it.
Oh, okay. Was it that bad, or?
No. No, it was fine. It was actually pretty cool.
Okay. Well, I mean, even though this place is really dangerous, I'm hoping it's at least fun. I mean, uncharted territory and all that. And I mean, Ryland's coming with us, so that should be cool.
Yeah.
But, I gotta find some other people to go to. And I mean, considering that she's right there, he probably notices Annalai.
Annalai also looks like the cat.
Hey, Annalai.
Yes?
So you just heard Ryland, right?
Yes.
I know that you have the whole divine tracker sort of thing. Am I right?
Yes.
Would you possibly want to come with us to the Red Veins? I thought because, it's a desert, I don't know how populated it is or how hidden this thing is. We only know that it's there, we don't know the exact location, but I thought that maybe you could help us. I'd really appreciate it.
I'm sure that I could help. I've known a rough location for it for a little bit.
And you haven't told me?
It's scary.
Scary.
And I'm not great with deserts.
Okay. Well, tell you what. I will stock up on water skins for you and everything. I will keep you safe. I just really need your help.
Much appreciated. And Analyze Toothy smile.
You don't have to come if you don't want to. I could really use you.
It will help to have my tracking skills. I hope.
Yeah. We'll pack water skins for you. I'll pack a whole little bag for you, like a goodie bag. I'll make like a first aid kit for you if you want.
I like goodie bags.
I'll make a goodie bag for everyone. I just really want people to go. You too, Vanth. If you want a goodie bag, I'll make you one.
I'm good with like some bird feed.
Yeah.
Do you want a fish?
Some
in
trail
yours?
mix.
A fish?
Yes.
I can get
Some
you
fish.
Yeah.
I'm very good at that.
Yeah.
Fish.
But-
Fish.
But if I do that, you guys are good to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I think it's gonna be a bit of a trek there, so I'll have some time to do that. But and he kind of starts pacing a bit. Anali, you're friends with Genevieve, right?
Yes, Genevieve is my friend.
Would it make you feel better if maybe she came to just for the moral support?
I'd love if she went.
Let me go ask her.
She
And,
might love all the crystals that are there too.
The crystals.
It's populated by large crystals running throughout the continent. That's how it gets its name, the Red Veins.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm sure she'll love that.
They're
Baird,
very well sought after.
Baird probably wanders. Like, he's very much waddling. He's very nervous. He waddles over to Genevieve, who is recently engaged.
She's probably just like talking to Ganymede. It's just like, oh, Baird, can I help you?
Hey, this is gonna be a hard sell, but, I would really love it, if you came on my weapon quest, with me. Analy's gonna be going, Vantha's going, Ryland's going,
I'm going.
You want me to go to the big scary place that's really dangerous?
I've been saying this to everyone. I'm gonna make everyone goodie bags. I'm gonna make everyone like a little first aid kit. I'm gonna do everything for everyone. I'm packing water, I'm packing fish, I'm packing bird feed, I'm packing everything. Analyze says that there's a bunch of crystals there.
It's very pretty. I think you'd love it.
And
Aside from the danger.
I figured that, you two are friends. Analyze is gonna help me out. I'd really love you to go. I'm gonna keep everyone safe, and that's an absolute promise. I just really want friends to go with me. And I'd just really like you to go. If you want.
She like blinks for a minute and like gulps. And you can kind of see that she's cracking up only a little bit. But then she's like,
Of course I'll go with you. I'd love to support you for something so important. Thank you for asking.
I promise. I'm making a promise to everyone that everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna keep everyone safe. I promise. This means a lot to me, and I can't do it alone.
I'll do it. I'll help.
Are
I
you
promise.
sure? What would you
Yes.
like in your goodie bag?
You don't have to make me a goodie bag. It's okay.
But I
I'm
will.
sorry. But you sound so scared. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not scared. I'm perfectly fine. I've been cured.
I'm normal.
I'm normal.
Baird has took his normal pills. And his normal pills is me sitting on his head so he calms down. And he does that. And a little birdie for him.
And I'm gonna help Genevieve with her normal pills, which is me kissing her on the cheek. Let's go. Let's take a walk, sweetie.
Wait, what? Is Ganymede okay with this? Is this just something that's happening now? Oh,
Yes,
God.
yes. No, it's happening in, as when we get there. You're okay.
And Jem like waddles off with Annalai.
Oh no, that was
Oh, that
Ganymede.
was Ganymede. I thought that was Annalai.
Oh. Annalai is now gonna kiss Genevieve on the cheek.
I mean, like,
Oh.
they're good enough friends as long as the polycule's okay with it and Ganymede, but that's why I was just like, oh, okay, this is happening.
No, Annalai does the lisp. The
Yeah.
I got confused in the panic.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh.
She's very excitable. We had a very busy 2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Baird just like he's not good at this. This is the most nerved anyone has probably ever seen him. He probably just like bonks himself on the head real quick, makes sure that Vanth is okay, who is also on his head.
He bonked me.
Sorry, I've just lot happening right now. Kind of looks around. Probably notices Scrungus, shakes his head no, looks over, and sees Wood, and probably wanders over to Wood. He hasn't talked to Wood in a while. He tries to calm himself down as he goes over. Hey.
Oh, boy, Baird, what can I do for you today?
Well, I'm sure you just heard Ryland. They found my weapon, Aquila. Finally.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose you're looking to gather an adventuring party?
If you don't mind, Vanth is going, Jem, Annalai, Ryland. I know it's a scary place and I know it's a hard sell, but I told everyone that I was gonna protect everyone and that whoever did end up going, I'll make you like a goodie bag, I'll put stuff together for you, I'll make sure everyone's protected. I just could use the strongest support group as possible on this journey. And I'd like it if you could come. If you don't want to, it's fine, I get it.
But of course, friend. I would be more than happy to accompany you on your most sacred quest. It is a joyous occasion and your special day.
Thank you. I'm kind of freaking out about it, so I just want to make sure that everyone is good and that I am too.
I'm sure that you'll succeed. If there's anyone on this boat who has nerves of steel, 'tis you, Baird Stormcaller.
Thanks, man. Look, I know it's been a rough couple weeks, but it's been a while since we've been on a journey together, and I thought maybe for old time's sake, you know.
I wouldn't have it any other way, friend.
Thank you. What would you like in your goodie bag? I'm putting bird feed together for Vanth, and he points up to Vanth on his head. I'm putting fish together for Annalai. Genevieve is engaging in sexual relations in the meantime. Not sexual relations, sorry.
I want it to be known. I want it to be known. I actually just screamed what? Very loudly. You are lucky. What? You what?
I'm sorry. Very
He's
stream of
engaging
consciousness.
in
Stream of
romantic
consciousness.
relations.
Romantic relations is what I meant. I'm so sorry.
Barbie doll. She's a Barbie doll.
I'm sorry. Stream of consciousness. I'm so sorry.
Holy shit! I'm gonna go back.
I'm sorry.
Well, Lynn's gonna go brush their teeth.
I'm gonna go eat my chicken nuggies.
I'm so sorry. Oh man, I'm a mess. Sorry. Romantic relations. I meant to say homosexual, and then I didn't. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Point is, I'm making a goodie bag for everyone. If you want one, I can make you one.
Jasper, I love you. Store not more than your hopes and dreams, friend. I'm simply happy to accompany you on our adventure.
Cool.
So you're getting extra bird feed for me so I can have extra, since you didn't give Baird an option for his goodie bag.
Yeah,
You know
sure.
what, Van? That sounds like a nice idea.
Hell yeah. I get extra because I'm a good bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. If there's anything anyone needs from me, or from Ryland, let me know. It's gonna be a little bit of a boat ride. But I appreciate you guys coming with me. I'm gonna go do that now. And Bear, scuttles off to his room to make goodie bags for everyone. I don't know what the fuck Jared's doing right now.
That's the sound of Bear scuttling.
Yeah, so Beard will scuttle off, probably for most of the remainder of the boat trip, and put little bags together for everyone.
This is quite the short boat trip because...
Oops!
What?
I thought it was long.
No. It's... I will go to the map of Ickerfall.
You're so right, I'm an idiot.
It's literally, like, right here.
Oh, cool.
Right down here. Just off the map. It is not far.
Okay, whoops.
You can probably see it from the southernmost coterie in Ickerfall. Actually, you can probably see Crayon from there as well.
Yeah, they're near each other. Bless you.
The snart.
But Beard does put little goodie bags together for everyone and probably just passes them out as he does them. Bird feed for Vanth, some water skins, probably just a bag of dead fish, which probably smells terrible, but Annalai would probably like it.
Oh, yeah. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Alright. The Red Veins. Good timing for the music.
This map is so cool.
Bad
This map is
timing for
cool.
the zoom. You are going to be landing down here in Oasis. This is not the most... This is not the biggest continent on Velstrana. It's fairly small. It's one of the smallest ones. And as you can see... Why don't I show? As you approach Oasis, the southwestern tip of the Red Veins, you see dawning on the horizon the deep desert, the sweeping winds, and the towering crystals that dot the horizons. There are crystal spires that reach up and attempt to grab at the clouds themselves, only to crumble and grow back as you watch. It pulses, each crystal pulsating from where you can see, almost as if it's alive, stretching and crumbling. You see off in the distance, towards the northern plateau, a massive worm that rises from the ground and descends back into the earth from whence it came. Mind you, you are miles and miles away and you can see this. You can just barely see the expansive tar pit that covers a large chunk of the Red Veins. And dotting the far, far distance, you see a lone tower reaching, etched in black stone with a golden cap. Welcome, the Red Veins.
Oh my.
So, this is it, huh? Probably to Ryland.
This is the Red Veins. Always saw it when we were growing up. Never thought we'd end up over here. Always see the remains of Omen, huh? Terrifying visage on the horizon at night.
That's where Velstrana started.
Now that's where a piece of it all started. One of the birthplaces of the world. Cradle of life turned into a crater of disaster. Fitting that it's called Omen, huh?
No shit.
You didn't even know it was coming.
Or maybe they did. Who knows?
Make sure your friends are ready. We'll be landing in a few minutes.
On it. Baird kind of bounds up to everyone. He is very much trying to keep his shoulders down and lift his chin up to everyone, proudly showing the new collar that's around his neck, going up to Vanth, Wood, Annalai, Genevieve. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best.
Like I
Destiny
said,
beckons us forward.
I'm here for you all. I've been looking forward to this since I was 10. Ryland and Mathandi, they raised me and said that this was coming for me, and that day is here. So, I wouldn't want to spend it with anyone else. And thank you for coming with me. Let's kick some warm ass or something.
Wait, we're fighting the worms? Those things are huge!
I don't know, but prepare for it.
I want to clarify for Sam. This is WYRM.
If worms aren't bothering anyone, we shouldn't bother them.
Wormy, wormy, wormy.
I'm sorry.
Can that be in character?
It is.
Well, just be prepared is all I ask. You never know.
The worm's got eczema. It's nothing to worry about. You got eczema.
Whoa!
Eczema.
Black psoriasis be upon ye.
And I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
This is my legacy. And I gotta take it by the horns.
What is a legacy?
Planting seeds in a garden you never get to see.
I'm sorry.
Ready to land?
Ready to land.
Here we are! It's Praxis. Get ready to get off! I don't want to stay over on this side too long.
No promises.
Why?
Feel a little nauseous.
Don't worry about it.
Worrying about it.
It's fine. He doesn't throw up or anything.
Bear throw up?
Nope. Actually, because you said that, yeah. Alright.
You step off, and outside of the walls of Oasis, that tower, probably about 10-15 feet, it should be noted that Oasis is a Royal Enclave base located on the Red Veins. It is not the most used one because they don't like to make trips out here. But it is a Royal Enclave forward base. And outside, waiting by a large tent, is our old friend Jeremiah. Hi. I recognize none of you. I think. No, none of you.
It's
One of-
the
no.
guys.
I mean, of course I recognize Baird and Ryland. I grew up with you. What do you want?
Move him.
Oh, no, he's yelling.
Beard, who's the guy staring at us?
Oh, that's Jeremiah. Real card, that guy. He's the archaeologist that, is the head archaeologist for this base.
No, I don't want to play cards. Why would I want to play cards?
No, that's
Next
not
game.
what I said.
We have things that we have to do.
His visage is most striking.
I like his
Almost
glasses.
familiar. Anyways,
I
I
think
can't move.
I think he helped, Callisto when they went to Adahal.
No, I don't have a breath mint.
Can you get closer, please?
Why would I do that?
So we can hear you!
Why don't you come over here?
Fine.
This is where my tent is.
I can't move, Vance. Vance is
I can't
stagnant.
move either.
Well, that's why we...
Yeah.
Quicksand.
I'm sinking into the sand.
Oh, Baird can move.
Because I
Oh.
just put down everybody's tokens. Except the ones who I didn't put
Oh.
down their tokens today.
Quicksand.
Oh,
Goodbye, Genevieve.
it's so
perish.
It's good to see you all again.
Good to
As
see
I've
you.
said, I've
met
only
you.
met 2 of you. And 2 of you, who I have met, I have known for a long time.
So true.
Jeremiah, this is Genevieve, Wood, Annalai, who is still all the way back there, and Vanth. They're friends of ours from the Shepherd.
That's your boat, correct?
Yes. None of you?
That's your
Never-
boat? Points to it?
Yes, that's the boat.
When do I get to ride on it?
Maybe after we get my weapon?
You will take me home? You can give me a ride home? I'm
Sure.
out of gas money.
Sure.
What's gas?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He certainly seems seasoned, I'll give you that much, Baird.
My life has changed. The trajectory of my life has changed dramatically since we last met. And, as I've said, I've not last met you.
And he kind of leans over to, like, Wood and everyone. He's a little eccentric, but he is wicked smart. He knows what he's doing, I promise. He's been a friend of our, Ryland and I's for quite some time.
It should be noted that I've only been kidnapped twice since we last saw each other.
I'm so proud of you, dude.
As noted. Was
Third
not you that
time's
I
a
saw.
charm.
You've
So this Harlequin speaks in riddles. Fascinating.
I wouldn't really call this a riddle. I'd call it more... I'm very bad at articulating.
It's okay. I can relate to being kidnapped frequently. What?
Well...
Everybody get quiet!
Sorry. Jared's just trying to pull something up, so...
Damn, couldn't be me.
Well, Jeremiah, we really appreciate you, helping us out. We know it's dangerous out here, so, I said this with everyone else, and I'm gonna say it with you. I'm gonna do my absolute best to protect everyone that's a part of this trip. Stormcaller Honor, you're in good hands, I promise.
It should be noted that I also have another, let's call him intern, working with me for this semester. And he is here. He's in his tent. He's not coming out. I will go make sure that he's not rude, and I will go get him.
Sure.
Jared!
Uh.
And Jeremiah
Em screams in
runs
character.
off screaming.
Bye.
I wanted to ask about the
Oh, I'm still listening.
Oh.
What do you want to ask?
I was gonna ask about the crystals, but...
Oh, the crystals? They're made out of... Well, we don't actually know what they're made out of, but they pulse like they're alive. So that's something to be concerned about and worried about. But not for you. You most likely won't get kidnapped for looking like one of the crystals on this continent. And, you know, broken down for currency. That won't happen.
Wait, I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Don't worry about it.
That's a thing that happens?
Nope. Like I said, it won't happen.
Wait, are crystals currency around here?
Yes, but those crystals, not you, Crystal.
Mr. Pogred, I am made of crystals!
Yes, but you're not made of these crystals.
Oh gods.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm also sure that the worms won't think that you're food and try and come after you, because they eat crystals.
Jack, why don't you go get your intern or something?
I'm not Jack.
I mean, sorry, Jeremiah.
I'll be back with him.
I'm sorry, I need a minute. I'm having a panic attack, I need a minute.
And Beard kind of goes to the ground for a minute. Ryland, there's nobody else that we could have got for this.
Nope, it's just me. I'm right here, son.
Baird kind of turns away for a moment. And when he does, Jeremiah brings out somebody new. Behind Jeremiah, he brings someone new. Behind him saunters a Covenant man, a perfect blend between a Rottweiler and a Doberman Pinscher. He stands at perfectly average middle height. He's 5'5", but the energy that he carries makes him seem much larger than life. From a first impression alone, it's clear that he's very different from most others. A smile that's infectious, the eyes the color of fire in a stained glass window, unafraid and content in the crafted body he's been blessed with. Even still, he doesn't look at any of the party members right away. His eyes are very focused on the belt around his hips that he's adjusting, lined with charms, chains, and patches. While wearing very little else, his soul is on display here, draped around his hips in very flattering angles. Hey, we got company, Germ? He asks, and he's still barely looking up.
Don't be too nice to them. I've already given them a proper introduction.
And this is when he looks up for the first time. Baird, who's been kind of a little bit away, turns around at the exact same time that he looks up, and the first person that locks eyes with this new person is him. There's a noticeable shift. A soft song plays on the winds. Jack's smug face curls as he looks at Baird. Something akin to wonder, then morphs again into something a little flirtatious. Wide eyes of fire reflected in the Stormcaller legacy. Baird starts to sweat, and he feels it beating on his forehead as he stands, and he feels a bit close to falling over as he does, combined with stress and wonder. Anyone who looks at Baird can see that it seems like something's very caught in his throat. The other Covenant shakes his head briefly and brings himself back to Earth to introduce himself to the rest of the party first. Sorry, manners aren't a major at the Enclave, I suppose. I apologize. And he kind of gives Jeremiah a smug look as he speaks, and he budges an elbow into his arm. To everyone else, he holds out a strong hand, probably more towards Genevieve and Wood first, but not looking at Baird again just yet. Jack Montague is my name. He holds his hand out to everyone.
Yeah.
Wood Taijin, sir. A pleasure to meet you.
Wood Taijin? And he kind of nods, making sure he commits the name to memory. You look pretty flashy.
Well, I've been considering an upgrade in uniform as of recent, but I can certainly take a page of style of your book.
Sure, I can try and assist you in whatever way I can, but I think we have a bit different styles. He kind of, snaps his fingers and a little flame pops up as he does. I think we're of different elements.
That's a joke.
Fortunate.
Fire, water.
Yeah, that's the point, Jeremiah. Probably goes over to Vanth next. Hey, big man on campus.
Big man, my name's Vanth.
Holds his hand out to shake. Jack Montague? How'd you get that tall?
Next question.
Good answer. Kind of eyes you up and down. You're an athlete, aren't you?
Yeah, I run a lot.
I can tell. I do a little bit of working out myself.
I can tell. Anyways.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Probably holds a hand out to Annalai.
Nice to meet you. I'm Annalai. No last name.
I gotta say, you guys are dressed very well. I love the boots that you have.
I forgot that I was wearing shoes. I don't take them off often.
That's okay. You look good.
They can be a hassle, but they look cool.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm pretty honored to be in the presence of such fashion-forward people. Is Genevieve still having a panic attack?
She's finally calmed herself down, and she's, turned around and is now just, awkwardly watching. She still looks a little nervous, but, she's not actively hyperventilating anymore.
Jack kind of goes over to her. The hand that he holds out isn't as strong, because I think he can probably tell that she's a little nervous. I'm just a guy, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yep.
I'm sorry. She shakes his hand, very quickly, gives it a quick up, down, and then, pulls her hand back very fast.
I'm Genevieve Amberstone. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Genevieve Amberstone, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
And he probably notices the horn, the crystal horn on her head. And that's quite
several now.
Yeah, the horns. That's you got some beautiful crystals going on there.
Oh, thank you. I'm kind of made out of them, but that might be a problem around here. I don't know.
Only minor.
Yeah.
Not at all. I mean,
Listen.
I'm walking away now.
Listen, you're in good hands. Don't listen to Jeremiah. He's full of shit.
I'm not full of shit.
You're
I
full of
took a
shit.
shit this morning.
Uh,
I'm empty.
Good for you.
My point still stands. He's full of shit. You're in good hands. I got you, okay?
Thank you, Jack.
And same thing as Annalai. I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you. I got it a while ago. It's a lot better than what I used to wear.
Suits you. Gives her a nod. As he's been introducing himself, he's nodding as everyone says their names because it helps him commit them to memory. Goes up to Ryland. Another tall guy on campus, huh?
Yes, I'm actually the standing captain.
Oh,
our
cool. Cool.
Well, co-captain.
Glad to hear it. Jack Montague.
Ryland Stormcaller.
Stormcaller. I've heard that name before.
Where might you have heard it?
Jeremiah knows people.
We are people.
Right.
We're the last of them.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
They squint at each other.
Squints.
They give a noticeable squint to each other. Jack is still nodding everyone over, committing all the names. Annalai, Genevieve, Vanth, Wood, Ryland. He saunters over to Baird. And Baird's been a little bit of ways from everybody else. He looks stressed. He looks flustered. I can't move Jack, but Jack moves over to him anyway. He smirks, and he sees how flustered that Baird is. Now, do you have a name, or am I just gonna have to call you Loverboy? Jack brushes a bit of a gentle hand over Baird's shoulder, and there's a bit of an electric pulse when he does. Baird kind of stammers, darts his eyes back and forth between Jack and everyone else, clears his throat. Baird! Baird Stormcaller. He holds a shaky hand out. Jack kind of looks back and forth between Ryland and Baird and makes the connection that they're related. And he takes Baird's hand in his, not in a formal handshake. He gently takes Baird's hand in his own, brushes his other hand over it, and cups it comfortably in his grip. It almost looks like that Jack could have leaned down to kiss Baird on the hands for a moment before covering it, but he doesn't. And you're the reason that we're here today, aren't we? We're looking for something that belongs to me. And you can tell again that Baird is trying his best to sound more confident than he actually is. Jack kind of laughs at himself. Well, you've come to the right place, Baird. He flashes a bit of his teeth, and you can see that his canine teeth are plated in gold. He flashes a very toothy smile at Baird as he continues to hold his hand in his grip. Just kind of stares at him for a moment. And Baird's just like, very flustered, you can tell. So, then Jack kind of pulls away, giving Baird a look as he does. So, where's our first stop?
Well, our first stop is that I am going to put all your backpacks in your hands, and we are going to start walking. Get ready for the 2-week walk.
2 weeks?
Yes, this is a 2-week walk.
That's a lot of walking.
Yes, it is. in sand, so I hope you have good insoles in your shoes, or else your feet will hurt.
Well, this is good. I made goodie bags for everyone.
Did you include insoles?
No.
Good luck.
I walk really fast. It should be fine for me. I can't speak for the rest of you, although.
We should be fine, right?
But of course. Sally forth, friends.
Jack kind of nudges Baird. If you get tired of walking, I can always carry you for you if you want.
Ryland nudges Jack. And
Just
gives
an
the
offer?
older brother stare.
Just an offer. I don't mean anything by it.
Energy.
Baird
Amazing
is
energy.
fucking red, by the way. Fucking sweating.
No, he's blue.
Red in the face. And he's just like,
Jem walks over to Baird.
It's okay. I've been there.
Then where?
Just-
And
She looks at Jack and then looks at him. And is just kind of like, gives him that look like, you know.
None of us have been to the Red Veins before. Everything's fine. I'm gonna go start walking. It's a long trip. Bye. And he just fucking bolts it.
Remember your breathing! Not like that! Here.
And Jack is just kind of looking, like, watching Baird go and just laughing at himself. Boys are funny.
You begin your trek, your 2-week trek, and not even about maybe a mile out, you start to feel deep tremors from beneath you.
Is that
And I-
normal?
Put you on the next map. Oh yeah, it's normal when the worms go through.
Oh,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
They typically move all around as they live here on this continent, and they travel beneath it. But usually, unless you have a vast amount of crystal, they will leave you alone.
Perhaps we should ready ourselves.
I assume members of the party look at Gem when Germa says vast amount of crystals. Because Germa does.
Jem loses a bit of her color. She goes from an orange to a cream.
Advance is stagnant.
I will say that Jack and Baird are just enraptured with each other. They talk to each other almost the entire walk and don't stop talking to each other.
Perhaps you should jump around and make it look like you are not a stagnant crystal. Maybe that will help you.
I could start running in a circle if you think that would help.
Yes, try running in a circle.
Jem, with her 60 feet of movement, starts running in a circle. Big, I can't move, but move Jem in a big ass circle for me.
Oh
You
dear.
feel
Oh dear.
as the tremors get lower and lower, and think that they are, on their way away.
Eh.
And then suddenly they get closer. And roll initiative.
Oh, wait, really? Already?
Yeah.
Should.
We're at the hour mark.
Oh, God.
Is there music? By the way?
Yes.
I just can't hear it.
Nat 20!
Did it stop sharing the music?
I can hear it.
I can't hear it, which is weird. Oh, I can hear it a little bit now.
Also, I just want to mention, Genevieve speaks every language now.
What?
That's
What?
a
Good-
thing that monks get at level 13.
Good God.
Jesus
And you know what
Christ.
happens next level? I get proficiency in every saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
However, I only have 73 HP.
Will you put the initiative thing up, Jack?
Yes. So delete Savior, delete Bird, delete Callisto, delete not Vance, but was Vance.
Can you also describe what we see?
I will get to it.
Actually, well,
I need to add everybody's turns.
And Boyle, Bobs, it's yours,
It's yours,
my
my
friend.
it's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees.
I added in what again? Okay. Everybody is in.
Not in.
What?
I'm
Yeah,
not in.
yeah, you took out wood.
Oh. There was a wood on my screen already from last time. Roll 20! You devious bastard.
Bastard.
Devious lick.
Who's gonna devious lick the giant worm?
Emma Beef, apparently she's right in front of it.
Alright, everybody's put themselves in. I need to roll my dice. My silly dice.
Is Jeremiah fighting?
No. Jeremiah is a 0.
I get to turn invisible.
Is
at level
Rylan not either?
18.
Ryland is.
Okay. Time for me to head to bed. Have a good rest of session, Dogs crew, and enjoy the rest of stream, friends. Thank you so much for joining us, Simon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's always good to see you. Lick the worm!
What was I gonna Google again? I was gonna Google something. I forgot what I was gonna Google. God damn it. It was important too.
You're right back.
Alright,
Yes, I remember
what?
what I was looking up.
Alright. You feel the ground trembling beneath you, the sand shifting, and creating a large hill in the dunes. And rising from the ground is a pulsating crystal worm, WYRM, that is violently swinging itself around. You can see yellow electric pulsating from its eyes and sand being ejected from its little dotted gills on the side. And when you get the right angle of its mouth, it is a giant circular maw of teeth, like a sea lamprey. Bad. Genevieve, you're up first.
Hi, big fella. You're just hungry, aren't you? But I'm not for eating. So how I make you a snack? Call it even?
It does not understand you, but it's got its many eyes on you like a snake being charmed.
Genevieve is going to use crystal spires and make this boy a snack because fear. Oh, let me make sure. I can create 3 pillars that last for 5 minutes as a bonus action.
Oh, I
Yeah.
also want to note that this is the size of the shepherd.
Yeah, this thing is funky.
Yeah. It's
Gem
not
is-
to scale right now.
Gem, namely, is going to put one of those spires right in front of her, please. And she's gonna take, like, a few steps back.
See? Have a snack and don't try to eat me, please. We're all good. You don't have to be angry. It's all for you.
And we're like, I don't know what to do on my turn. I don't want to attack it. It hasn't. Ah, God, shit, fuck, damn it, Minerva, you scared the hell out of me. Sorry, my cat just jumped up on me all of a sudden. Can I roll animal handling or something?
Yes, you can make your attempt at animal handling.
Yeah! I got wisdom. My wisdom is a 20. So that's a +5. I got 15.
No. You did. Oh, never mind. You got it. I saw the natural 20. I'm like, what? It's receptive. It launches itself onto one of the pillars, and you watch as it goes directly down on top of it, disappearing into the body of the worm, and you can see the crystal getting broken down very, very quickly within this. And Ryland's gonna run up beside you. Alright, you look like you know what you're maybe doing, so following your lead on this, okay? If you need a quick way out of here, tell me, and we're jumping through. And holds up a sparking dagger. Gem? Gem, are you with me? Oh no. Gem is not with us.
Hello? I'm sorry. You know how they say it's fight or flight? I went into freeze. Everybody forgets to include freeze. But, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. It hasn't attacked me yet, so maybe it's just hungry.
Like you said, it might just be hungry. You have experience working with animals, right?
Nothing this big, but yeah.
Well, time to see if we can put that to use.
If I can try to keep talking to it, but I just need to make sure it doesn't attack me.
Everybody make sure to stand at the ready. This could get bad, but let's give it a chance. Baird's turn.
He's gonna have to hold action.
You want to move into position at all?
Oh, yeah. Jack probably looks at him. And Jack knows. You're a barbarian, aren't you? Yeah, I am. I got a little barbarian in me too. Why don't we ready up together? Sure. And, probably moves here-ish? Hold action.
Okay. Damn.
Lucio isn't here at the moment. You step aside. He'll be back.
Shall we hold Van's turn for now then?
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
No, wait, he's coming back.
Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. Here
Okay, Banth is gonna use Moonbeam at 7th level. Just because he can. Which is a con saving throw.
Genevieve gives Vamp a look, just like...
He just shrugs.
17.
That meets.
So, full damage.
Okay. 70-10 radiant damage. $40 radiant damage.
Ooh!
Okay. No. Good bit.
And now there's like a ray of dim light for 120 feet from him to the worm.
Well, I thought
You have
Moonbeam
just put a
descends.
lantern on yourself.
I thought Moonbeam descends from the sky because it's a column.
I thought it was just from him. I'm thinking of Call Lightning.
Yeah.
It's a cylinder.
There is now
40.
essentially a giant beacon in the sky telling everybody in the Red Veins where you are at this moment.
Oops.
Jack.
Jack!
This
Jack!
is a secret tool.
25, 30. Oh god, I don't know what to do. Jack, as he's running, is probably just looking at everyone like, are we fighting or not? He's probably gonna hold. Actually, okay. Does the worm take up that entire space? Yeah.
Ish.
How far have I
It's
moved?
very
Like
big.
30?
This is not to scale even.
If Jack moved here, could he hit?
He could hit part of it.
Okay. Jack just says, fuck it. Jack rages. When he enters his rage, a, inferno engulfs him. He just becomes engulfed by fire. And Baird behind him is like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course he can turn himself into fucking fire. And he is going to attempt to hit with a great axe. I think. Great axe, yeah. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Oh, it's gonna hit.
And that's a D12,
Wow,
right?
Jasper rolled to hit, and it worked.
Can you shut the fuck up? And that's a D12, right? And because of his subclass, the Blazing Heart Barbarian, while he is raging, any creatures that you hit with a melee attack must make a con save or take another D4 of fire damage as well. So that's gonna be, do I add anything to the damage?
It's gonna be a 19 on the save.
That probably fails.
It would probably pass.
Oh, no, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
So do I add anything to,
Your strength modifier.
so 15 points of damage total? And then he gets extra attack.
You do notice that it kind of hits and bounces off of its skin.
He still goes for the second hit. That's a 19 to hit. That hits?
No.
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 Okay. So he hits the first time. He notices it bounces off, and he tries to hit again, and it doesn't. Tough bastard, huh?
Wood Taijin.
Wood is going to move up just a smidgen in between, realistically speaking, Anali and Jeremiah and Storm Surge. He's just going to turn to the two of them. Worry not, I have you covered.
I appreciate it.
And hold action.
Analy's gonna ready a bow and hold action. And our big Bubbo is going to crash down on another spire. And as Big Bubbo lands at the bottom of the spire, a massive electrical pulse charges out from the ground across the sand, turning some of it to glass as it goes by because it's so hot. everybody must make a Constitution saving throw.
Baird is immune to lightning and thunder damage. But
What
Jack,
kind of saving throw was it?
Constitution.
Where did my tablet go? There it is.
that is a 29 from Jack.
Vance got a 1.
Jem got an 8. Mini.
Or is that a 7?
That's a 7.
That is.
Lucio.
Oh my god, I'm
That's-
smart. Still,
That's good.
that's a 9.
Wood got a 14.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Jack got a 28.
Under 16, you are taking 6d8 damage, which is
Oh my god.
only 27 points of damage. Genevieve, before you get hit by the blast, Ryland kind of jumps in front of you and pulls the
How
coat
was it?
over you.
27.
And you watch as the lightning all hits into Ryland and absorbs and sparks throughout his body. Oh, it's been a while since I had to do that. Oh god.
You okay?
Yeah. Actually makes me feel a bit better. It heals me up. But been a couple years.
Did I take damage?
No, Ryland absorbed all of it.
Okay.
Still, the poor thing is probably defending itself. Why did you attack it?
Look, I didn't.
I'm not talking to you, Ryland. I appreciate this.
Jem, sorry to say, this thing is a worm. WYRM.
So,
Worm.
Well, sometimes you gotta weaken the target before you capture it, right?
Like in Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, like in that thing that you just. What are you talking about?
the world is a Pokemon.
What are you talking about?
I'm
I know what a Pokemon is. Mind your business.
minding it.
Jack probably shouts over, "This thing is relentless. Even if we don't attack it, it's still gonna try and defend itself back. So why don't we just weaken it first and then move on to being its buddy and getting that friendship level up or whatever?"
Yeah, like
because
Stardew
beating
Valley.
something up really makes you want to be friends with it.
I've never been friends before.
Let me
You
say again, it's a worm. Worm? Do you guys not know what worms are?
I don't know if we're
I
gonna
know
be
what
making
worms
friends
are.
with it.
Fans
Aw.
will remember this.
We'll remember this. Jeremiah is getting electrocuted. He's in the water. He's having a bath with a toaster.
Oh no.
He's alive.
I'm gonna lose it.
Genevieve.
Fine. Fine. You know what? I'm gonna get drastic.
There's still a crystal spire left. Can I jump off of the spire and land on the worm?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Boom. Do I have to make a roll for that?
No,
Or-
it's big enough, and you just would have enough passive dex to do that.
I have 60 movement and 20 dex.
Yeah. I assume
gonna-
you have a high passive acrobatics.
Oh yeah, oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm proficient. I thought I wasn't for a minute. I was like, what? Gem is gonna like crouch down onto it, sort of like near the face, near the eyes, so we can see her. And she's gonna pet its head, and she's just gonna start whispering to it, and just be like,
It's okay. I'm sorry they're hurting you. It's okay. Just calm down. You're gonna be alright.
"Can I try again?"
Yes.
Yeah.
22.
It's starting to relax a bit. It's still, upset, but
Yeah.
it's starting to relax a little bit. On Ryland's turn, It uses thunder and lightning, so I'm gonna see if I can talk to it in some way.
Just be reassuring. It's usually what they need. It's scared. I can feel it.
I'm gonna try and speak its language. And Ryland's stretching out some, and you start to see, crackles of electricity around Ryland's face. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I haven't done this in so long. And Ryland's mouth opens, and a stream of lightning projects from his mouth and strikes into the worm. Oh. Oh. Do you think that worked?
Do I think it worked?
You can roll an insight on it.
Yeah. What's insight again?
Wisdom?
Oh, cool, and I'm proficient. What's our proficiency bonus? I always forget that.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling up, I'm scrolling up, I'm scrolling up. I have it written down. Level 13, plus 5. Holy shit. So that's... I have a plus 10, because I'm proficient. God, I'm not used to high-level D&D. That's 18.
It seems to have almost disoriented it, but it seems like it's looking for something that it should be communicating with, as the worms themselves probably communicate through these pulses of electricity through the sand to allow each one to know where the other is.
It's looking for you. Baird, can you do that? Can you touch the worm and shock it?
I can try.
Tell the worm that it's okay.
And it's Baird's turn, right?
Yep.
Jack. He goes up behind Jack. Stand down, big guy. I think this doesn't require your fire. And Jack comes out of rage. Baird, how should he do this? Because he emits his lightning by raging.
Pulse.
Through a pulse.
And that's what it emitted.
Okay. Hey Jack, I know you've got all the fire, but I'm gonna need you to step back for this one. Do it yourself. And, Jack. Can I move? I can't move him when it's on his turn. Jack is like, you know, I'm probably not gonna get away fast enough, so just for you, because you're cute, I'm gonna take it. Baird rages. And that is going to be, how does this work? Baird rages, he releases a devastating roar as he rages. He's not trying to hurt it. So, does this do damage, or does it still do damage? It's electric, so.
No.
Okay. But Jack is gonna have to make that.
Wait, what's the radius for that?
30.
You're
Oh,
up.
Jem has to make it.
No, you're up, so you wouldn't feel it.
It'd be funny if I did, though.
But Jack rolls a nat 20, so Jack is fine. The power of gay men protects him. Alright. Baird rages, and he puts his hand on the worm as a pulse just shoots out from him.
Genevieve, you feel the worm begin to, relax even further and come down onto the ground.
There you go, buddy. See? Everything's okay.
And it almost sit in front of all of you as it just takes in sand and spurts it from its gills.
Aww. What a good buddy.
Vans don't like worm.
Jem's just petting this worm with a content look on her face.
There's one spire left for you. You get another snack. Isn't that good?
I'd still be careful if I were you, Jem.
It is sufficiently quelled.
Okay.
So, we're out of initiative.
Jack is just kind of like, Damn, you guys do things differently around here, I guess.
Why would you want to attack something that isn't harming you?
I've been kind of raised to, defend myself, so I always kind of just go for the hit when I can.
Well, sometimes people lash out when they're scared or don't know what's going on. You need to ask them, even if you don't understand their language.
I guess you're right.
So, are we gonna have to keep doing that to talk to it? Because I don't know how many times I can do that.
I think I got
Rylan
it
just-
covered.
Rubbing his jaw.
I can always use my rage to help quell them if we run into another one.
Well, the coronary worms do not usually travel in packs. They signal each other where they are, so they know when to stay away from each other. This one is of moderate size, so we shouldn't have trouble from the smaller ones, and the larger one does not usually leave its upper plateau.
Cool!
Oh. You're bigger than this.
Oh, much.
Oh, you're gonna get bigger, buddy. Do you hear that? And she's like scratching it and like giving it all the love.
Like it's a big puppy.
There used to be another city here. Used to be.
Just scared. The more cutesy it acts, the more scared Van gets.
It's just a buddy. Just a big buddy.
Yeah, big buddy with many eyes and worm.
You can feel it staring at you, Vanth.
There's nothing to fear, friend. Genevieve is well versed in the animalistic arts.
So am I. I tend to be them, but that's not an animal.
Oh yes, this is a
Something
demon.
else.
This is a
Yeah.
demon?
Yeah, it's a demon. Are you kidding me?
Well, there are many demons that walk the earth, the land of Velstrana.
Jeremiah, you are dropping way too many facts and not enough explanation. Hold on.
I mean, it's kind of like the circus. Reminds me of Cookie.
Everything
remember
is just like
the
the
gi-
circus.
Remember the giant crab?
Those are also demons too.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait, how do you know what I'm talking about?
You mentioned the giant crab, correct? I assume that would be a boulder crab.
Have you been to the Circus of Dreams, or?
I've taken a field trip.
And how did you not recognize me?
I didn't see the shows. I just went to look at the animals. And the dragon.
Jem's eye twitches at that.
Jack is confused as fuck.
The only one on Velstrana.
Yeah, well, Benoa is far away from that awful, dreaded place and is safe, and you should not inquire about him anymore.
I'm sure my friend Aguilar would like to inquire about it, but I will not.
Oh! I don't know who that is, but they can kindly keep their nose out of it.
Wait. Jeremiah, I have a question. You said there used to be a city here, or something.
Oh, they decided to build their city out of the crystals. It ended very quickly.
See? And that was during, like, the ancient times?
No,
No.
this was about last year.
Oh! Wait. So there are still people that live here that try to rebuild?
Oh, there are a lot of people here. The city not that far. It's called Jericon. They have large walls that protect them. And also big weapons that they like to attack people with. And sand skiffs. Watch out for sand skiffs. They don't like people intruding on their space. So that big pillar of light, let's hope they don't see it.
I could take it down.
That might be advised.
Okay, big beam of light. Go home. Go see your mom.
Goodbye, Big
Go
Beam of Light.
home.
It was nice to meet you.
I think
Very
I'm gonna
talkative,
name-
that Big Beam of Light.
Yeah.
Jem pets the worm.
I think I'm gonna call you Squirmy.
Ugh.
I was partial to Big Bubble myself, but I will appreciate Squirmy as well.
Your friends are
Maybe-
very interesting, Baird.
Big Bubble Squirmy the Third.
Ooh.
I enjoy that.
Oh.
You know, I'm something of a demon researcher on occasion myself. meaning I've read the 2 books that we have.
I just like animals.
Mr. Pogret, I shudder to imagine the depths of your unique set of talents.
I know a lot of things, but I'm not good at a lot of other things.
Sure.
Me too. So true, bud.
Thank you, bud. Are we friends?
If you want to be.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
I'm sure my friends at the Enclave would like to meet you someday.
Perhaps.
Enclave is a scam. Jack behind him.
Interns.
Bodyguard, not intern.
You're technically interning with the Enclave.
Ah, shut up.
I'm going to not note that in your semester review.
I don't go to school there.
You are employed by the school currently.
Employed by the school. My ass.
Please.
Anyway, don't we have places to be?
Well, perhaps we could ride Squirmy Blubbo, Big Blubbo Squirmy the Wormy the Third for a little bit of the way. Perhaps it will help us cover a lot of ground in a much faster time.
Let me ask him. Hey, Big Bubba Squirmy the Third, would you mind giving us a ride, please? I'll make you more crystals to eat when we're done.
You begin to hear in your head. This is an acceptable trade.
Oh, I didn't know you could talk.
It talks.
It talks.
It talks.
Oh yes, most demons are quite intelligent.
Stop calling it a demon.
There are demons down in Fjoden that have a hive mind.
Cool. Oh god, they do. Baird kind of goes down.
They're called the Fjoden demons.
Uh-huh.
Not a very particular name, but it was named long, long ago, so it stands up still.
How is it that we're supposed to be gods, but we keep running into demons? Riddle me this.
Baird, I just want to point out, Baird, you met one during Cece's arc.
That's what he's referring to, yeah.
Okay.
You are friends with the demons.
How is it that we are supposed to become gods, but we're besting up the demons? Riddle me this. Raw, where are you? Tell me.
You guys might be. I ain't.
I'm fishing.
I'm bitch.
Are you okay with the name Big Bubba Squirmy the Third?
Yes,
Oh, wonderful.
it's a ring to it. Otherwise, the name is indecipherable to your ear.
There.
So Big Bubbo Squirmy the Third is acceptable.
Aw, you're just a big friend.
Gives him more pets. Gemma's in heaven right now.
Big Bubbo Squirmy the Third dives slightly under the sand and slips under each person, allowing them on its back, and travels for a good amount of time. You can talk while on the worm.
Vanth is in his little bird form flying out next to the worm.
Man, you're gonna get tired. Are you sure you don't want to sit down?
That's funny, because I can go through the entirety of Icarfall without breaking a sweat in like a day's time.
That's very fast.
I am very fast.
You see
I'm
the
a big
tar pits
boy.
as you go by. You travel through a bunch of the vein. You reach about there by the end.
Halfway through the continent.
Yeah, halfway through the continent towards the night. And Blubbo Squirmy
Big Bubbo Squirmy the Third.
Big Bubbo Squirmy the Third finds a small nesting over here. away from that big bubbo down here, which is considered, I think, the second largest on the continent. But you can see off in the distance an enormous crater that goes presumably through the continent from what you can see, and has a deep red glow throughout the night.
That.
You pass by the tar pits, the giant obelisk made out of the crystal, which I have to find the name, I used to have it. But after nightfall, you would set up your tents.
Cool. Jack probably lights a fire for everyone. Probably does a little gay wrist, limp wrist it, and just throws a little fire on the fire pit to light it.
True. Vance does the same thing.
Just a gay wrist.
Yeah. Vance is stagnant again.
Oh.
Put Gerard back.
Put Gerard back. There he is. Meow.
Jack probably takes a squat down in front of the fire. Well, it's been a long day. Why don't we take a load off for a bit, huh? And he kind of beckons Baird to come sit next to him, which he does. On the worm ride, they were just flirting, chatting it up the entire time as well. But Baird goes to sit next to him, and anyone who else wants to come sit by the fire can.
I had a quick environmental question.
Yes.
Are there any of the red vein crystals around?
Oh, yes.
Jem, go up to it.
As you touch it, you immediately feel a deep sense of rage just shudder through your body. It seems that the pulsating is a pure energy of life and rage from something long dead and ancient.
That's bad. Is Jem able to pick off a piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna do that. Does she still feel the pulsating once it's broken off?
Yeah.
Damn. She puts it in a pouch on her side, and back, deeply concerned look on her face.
Do you, properly wrap it?
Yeah, she puts it like a little pouch.
Needed to know if we needed to make you, do wisdom saving throws.
Oh my god.
Sinister moment!
Gem turns evil.
Underfell Gem time.
So true.
Baird probably notices the concern when I assume Jem walks back to the fire.
Yeah.
You alright,
She
Jem?
does, however, sit near Big Bubble. Storm you the third.
You doing alright?
No, actually. These crystals,
And she'll pull it out of her pocket for a minute and unwrap it.
they're... I think I know why they're called the red veins. It's not just their color and the pulsating. They're angry.
How can a rock be angry?
I can feel it. It's this deep, pure rage. You know me. I rarely get mad. Like, actually mad. Frustrated, sure, but I think this might be the angriest I've ever felt. Touching this thing. It's evil, in a way. Something dead.
When I was doing my research on the continent, long time ago, there was this cataclysmic event that kind of sent the continent into turmoil, and I think that maybe the red veins are the result of it. I bet that whatever happened that long ago kind of just what sent everything to ruin.
Whatever died, I can only imagine what power it had to create something like this.
It was such a long time ago that it's hard to really know what really happened, you know?
No, not like we can ask anyone who was there.
The books aren't entirely reliable either. Believe me, I've been reading for months and I still don't know anything about this place, I don't think.
I would stay clear of them, just in case.
Hopefully we've moved past the most angry parts.
It makes me really curious about that glowing tunnel in the distance, but even more, I'm a little scared to go near it at all.
I think we're on the route to go towards, and he points to the other direction. I think we're heading towards that tower over there. You can probably see in the distance the black and gold tower. I think that's where we're heading.
Do you know what it is?
I wish. But from my understanding, the old Kingdom of Omen should be, well, the ruins of it rather. The ruins of Omen are over there. That's apparently where Aquila is supposed to be, I think. My weapon. And Jack kind of pops up. So this is what you guys do? You're just, world trekking for... what are they called again?
Divine weapons?
Divine weapons. And you've already got a couple in the midst, huh? He looks at Wood, Vanth, and Gem.
Gem summons her, because, you know, it's on her wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
it's,
Interesting. Y'all have them too?
Wood turns to show Jack Paramecium, which is strapped to his back. Impressive, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. You're just, rounding them up, huh?
Something of a quest from our dear captains.
Very interesting. Okay. You got one, Vanth?
Oh yeah. And he spins stick around with his finger and in the center so it just whirls around.
Damn.
It's pretty cool. I don't know why I got one since I was on the boat like not even like a few months. And everyone else has been here for like 10 years, but it's cool. Yeah.
I never thought I'd actually see one. I've only heard about them. You know, there's tales and stuff like that. And you're supposed to be getting one too, huh, Baird? That's the goal. And Baird looks kind of nervous. Well, congrats on your finds.
thanks. It's, there's certainly something.
Gem kind of looks a little pouty into the fire.
I don't
We
mean
fought
to.
hard for these weapons.
Yeah, I don't mean to bring up any, you know, deep-seated emotions or anything. I'm just curious about them. You know, like I said, I've never seen one. I've only ever heard about them.
You can hold it if you want. It's detachable.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Here you go. Might be heavy.
Jack is strong. Probably takes Cryactum. He just kind of looks at it, kind of makes, like, the reflection, like, makes sure that it, like, is lit by the fire as he does. This is absolutely gorgeous. What'd it take to get these?
Sometimes just a battle, sometimes it seems like trauma, but that is okay.
Yeah?
It's a 50-50 chance.
Probably hands Cryactum back to Gem. Well, no matter what it takes, right?
As I said, we fought hard for these weapons.
Deserved.
I wouldn't say that. Well, I mean, for them, yes, but I don't. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
I mean, you're holding it, aren't you?
I guess I am.
If you're holding it, then you deserve it. Because if you didn't, then you wouldn't be holding it, right?
Gem doesn't answer and just kind of absorbs Cryactum back into herself.
Again, I don't mean to be nosy. I'm very curious about your whole endeavor and stuff. Jeremiah didn't tell me much when you guys were coming.
Well, I'm sure that Bear would be more than happy to fill you in on the events. Right, friend?
Yeah. I'm sure he would be, actually. Jack kind of winks over at Baird, who kind of just looks at the ground immediately.
Eric's really good at talking once you get him excited about something. Which is most of the time now that I think about it.
It's been a long day. I'm a little tired tonight. But I'm open to talking if anyone wants to. Jack kind of just gives him a nod.
And are we just gonna go out and say what we're doing? I'm never really sure if that's okay or not. It sounds insane once you say it out loud, honestly.
Well, I guess just to get to the point of the matter. And he turns full body to Jack. Well, we are on a boat led by our Captain Mathandi. And Mathandi tells us that we are to get our divine weapons in order to
Become gods.
that, yeah.
Xavier?
Sorry. Xavier is not here right now. Leave a message.
And Jack just kind of looks at him and kind of scoffs a bit. Gods. Yeah?
Yeah. Bit crazy.
So you're on the weapon sort of quest of that journey now. So what's the plan after? After you get all the weapons? And Baird's face just fucking drops. Well, from my understanding that a lot of the weapons have like a second stage or something. So I think it's just a matter of we get the weapons, we maybe awaken them or, you know, unlock their powers and abilities and stuff, and then we I guess we just sort of go for it.
We have to do more?
I'm assuming it's not like we can just, you know, get them and have them for a day and then go.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so negative. I just was hoping this was gonna be done soon, I'll be honest. I'm sorry. I'm fine.
Well, I don't know if that's the case. I've heard, I've done some reading on divine weapons from what I could. They're not easy to come by, but there are some writings out there by some people who have wielded them before. And they usually say that, yeah, you have to hold on to them for a bit, and then you kind of get used to them, I guess. And then you are able to really, I think it chooses you or something. From what I've heard.
What if something bad happens again?
It's not going to. It can't. We've worked so hard, you know? We're gonna get Aquila, and then after that, there's only like 1 or 2 more left, and then we just spend some time. I think it's just a matter of patience. You know?
That's right. We were put on this plane for a reason. It was to fulfill our destinies.
Yeah.
It's our destiny. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry.
Jack is he's kind of squinting at everyone. He can tell that there's, you know, maybe a little bit of doubt, a little bit of confusion. He kind of just nods everyone over. Well, I think you're a pretty capable team from what I've seen of you. I've only known you for a couple hours, but you got these weapons? You got most of them from what it sounds like? I imagine that if you have most of them, then you're probably doing the right thing, right?
Precisely. We are to become heroes. Legends worthy of epoch. I shall see to it that each and every one of us is fit for the role.
Good kid, good kid. All of you are good kids. You got something with your life. You should hold on to that. Some of us don't have that.
I'm gonna go. I'm with Big Bubbo Squirmy the Third.
Go get some rest. You deserve it, kiddo.
Jem is shakily gonna walk away and just honestly just kind of snuggle up to Big Bumbo Squirmy the Third. Or Big Bubbo.
Big Bubbo.
Big Bubbo.
He's cool. Anxious, but I don't blame her. Yeah, that's Genevieve. You'll be alright. But yeah, what? Oh, sorry.
Oh, please, Jasper, you talk.
Jack was just gonna say, but I really mean it what I said. I think you guys are kind of after a worthy cause. I've never been a religious man myself, so I can't really say, you know, my thoughts on the gods, but they've never really done anything for me, I guess. So maybe change is needed, you know? Something different. I don't think all of those divine weapons have been wielded all at the same time before, so that's kind of new.
An excellent mindset to have on this situation. But alas, now it's late, and in truth, I wish to ask Mr. Pogret a few questions on his interesting repertoire for his line of work.
Yeah, if you ask him one question, he'll talk for hours, so just be careful.
But of course, I swear, but with my 30% accuracy future predictions, I've seen this man before. Well, I leave you all to this. Farewell and adieu, and it was a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Montague.
And you as well, Wood Taijin.
Vanda's gonna look between the two of them, just kind of like smack his lips together, keep looking, and fly away.
Oh.
He's gonna fly away.
And with that, Jack and Baird are the only two left at the fire. Jack kind of laughs at himself, you know, as Vanth flies away and Wood walks away. You got a weird group of friends there, Baird Stormcaller. I like them. Yeah, I've grown up with most of them. Not Vanth. And Jem was away for a while, but they're my good friends. Good people. Good people. Yeah, interesting group of people, but I'm the most interested in you. And Jack kind of scoots a little closer to Baird. You know, they're the only two left at the fire. The sun has gone down. The stars are out. The sky of Omen is actually incredibly beautiful. You can see everything in the sky, the swirling of the cosmos and whatnot. It's clear that Jack kind of, you know, evokes something in Baird that he hasn't really felt before. They've spent the day talking together, and there's a clear, genuine interest in Baird from Jack. A strong sense of belonging, an essence of being wanted for something more than just a laugh or for his strength. Something genuine, and something, ironically, very human. There's a sense of warmth, and not just from the fire and the tension, but a sense of warm with comfort. The distinctly special feeling of being wanted. It's overwhelming. Maddening, even. And the temperature only escalates. Baird, out of nervousness, starts to fiddle with this golden music box that he's been carrying. It's the one that he had at Taylon's funeral. He takes it out for a second and kind of just fiddles with the key. And Jack, eyes it for a moment. A neat little trinket you got there, he remarks, and shifts even closer as he speaks. Baird's first response to seeing Jack get closer is to freeze once again, but he tries to keep his cool, maintain his composure. This one plays a couple of different songs. I switch out the little prongs in it. I can put different songs in if I want. It used to be my mother's, Sirens, or so I've been told. He fiddles with the crank again with his claw, but doesn't twist it to make any music. Jack smirks at Baird's nervous tics and shifts closer again. Yeah, my ex-boyfriend used to have one of those, something like that. He played that Bix till it damn near fell apart. And when Jack says that, Baird chokes almost on his own spit. Even despite a very common place to be queer and gay in Velstrana, and an embrace of it even at that, Baird still carries a guilt of thinking every new guy he meets is straight. It helps him shoot down expectations. A boyfriend? He kind of echoes him. Jack gives Baird a very sarcastic look, a blend of both aggravation and amusement. His eyebrows raise as if to wonder if Baird really just said what he just said. Really? Gods, your attention to detail is so impressively dismal, it's almost adorable. He leans a bit closer again and kind of hushes to a whisper. Smirk spreads across his face. Why don't you look at my belt? And he looks down. Baird starts to fumble with the music box even more, half expecting to distract Jack from his comment. And Jack kind of just rolls his eyes at him. I wear it on me, just look at my belt. Baird quickly glances down, knowing exactly what Jack is trying to get him to do. But the clever bastard is right. Jack's belt is adorned with charms and jewels, including many that symbolize gay identity and pride. There's a green carnation, there's jewels of a radiant pink, and there's even a gay flag itself embroidered into the leather of his belt. Baird makes sure his eyes don't wander there for too long. I've had my mind on other things. He tries to cover up not just his ignorance, but also his panic. I'm sure you have. Jack stands up to walk away, leaving Baird writhing in his own embarrassment. After a short fit, Baird does find himself watching Jack as he walks. There's a strong weight in his hips that Baird notices, and he rocks his hips from side to side as he steps. It feels intentional, but Jack can feel the eyes on him. You know, Baird, it's impolite to stare without at least stating why you're staring at me in the first place. He flashes that big, beautiful smile at Baird again as he turns around. Baird kind of panics. You have dancer's hips. He shoots back and kind of stands up a bit. His scars stretch as he does. He puffs out his chest. You carry your weight there, in your hips. I could tell when you were fighting earlier and just now. I'm assuming you dance. Jack laughs at him. You couldn't tell. I wouldn't be a very good bard if I didn't dance, would I? And he does a small slide back over to Baird. I dance a bit too. I also tend to carry my weight in my hips. Ah, of course. The gay barbarian is always a little flexible. Always gotta have something even more fruity on the side. Jack eyes the music box that's still very tightly in Baird's hands. Baird's looking at the ground now. I don't dance like most people do. He fiddles with the key, but this time making his voice sound... He's starting to make his voice try to sound stronger. Jack notices the shift. Neither do I. Baird starts turning the key of the music box, setting it down on the ground near the fire. He briefly brushes hands with Jack, and they begin to circle one another. The song that the music box plays is very mechanical and a bit uncharacteristic of the tiny, delicate box. It would be pretty clear that if this were a modern song with proper equipment and recording, that the song that they would be dancing to is a hip-hop song. I would personally put it at, probably Beyonce's Love on Top, if you know it. Or a Lil Nas X song, because it's a very homosexual moment. The song plays, and the two dance with an emphasis on heavy foot and hip work. It's much heavier than how most dancers at the time maintain their routines. But it's very clear that the basis of ballet and ballroom style is integrated into their footwork. They move as one, following each other very closely. Despite improvisation, not only are the two of them impressively in sync with each other, but their bodies become intertwined, chest to chest, several times as they pass one another. This is much more than just a brushing of the hands or a bumping of the shoulders. There's moments where Jack even puts his hands on Baird's hips, feeling him as he moves. Jack brings those ballroom elements directly, pulling Baird into twirls and turns in between the heavy hip moves. Their dance, while heavy on fast footwork, seductive hip grooves, and telepathic flirting through looks only, there's something incredibly free and authentic about the two of them in this moment. No strings attached. Fire flickers and crackles in time with the music. The song abruptly ends, the crank on the music box stops, as Jack pulls Baird in by taking an arm around his waist, unintentionally forcing Baird to look up at him in the eyes. He even puts two fingers under Baird's chin to make sure that they're making eye contact. The two take a moment to look each other in the eyes, illuminated by orange hues in the fire. Jack's brown fur glistens against the light. Baird is illuminated just for the fire to catch all of the crevices, stretches, and indents of his facial scars, the ones that Godslayer gave him. It's noticeable now that his ear is missing, and all of the scars that come with it. After noticing this, and the fact that he's been staring at Jack again, Baird pulls himself away from the other Covenant, almost in a panic, and turns his back to him, putting his hands up and making sure that Jack is away from him. He's also sweating at this point, too. You dance well. Jack knows that Baird is holding something back. Something that's making him try to close himself off, but doesn't pry any further. You should get some rest. It's, been a long day for you, I bet. Baird turns and nods. He gives Jack a small smile. He looks back at the tents, presumably where all of his friends have gone to go to sleep. A deep sadness hits him briefly as he turns to see Jack preparing for bed, making his own tent. The confidence kind of returns again. We should dance together sometime again, before I go. Jack stops what he's doing and looks at Baird again. We will, lover boy, don't you worry. He sticks his tongue through his golden teeth in a smile. Baird nods, clenching his own teeth, and slowly turns. He goes to look at his own tent, but as he does, he kind of brings his eyes to the sky for a moment, looking at the stars, looking over at the red veins, and looking back over at the tower in the distance. Jack buckles in for the night, but before Baird goes to bed, he makes sure to look around him incredibly well, taking stock of everything, all of the details and make sure that no one is watching him, because the feeling that someone is watching him has not left him in months. He goes into his tent, and he rests for the night. Jack does the same.
Well, thank you everybody for coming out
Woo!
for the first episode. Lucio is now playing game. Lucio, what game?
We're playing Go to Sleep Simulator.
Go to Sleep Simulator.
Go to Sleep Simulator. Alright.
Night falls, and we say goodnight to our party as they brave the dark night of the Red Veins. We will see them again next week.
We will see them again next week on DoGsCast! Holy
Minnie.
fuck. Alright. Thank you everyone so much.
Minnie has come by to say hi and goodbye to everyone.
Hi!
She's not gonna meow because she doesn't meow, but she's standing on my leg.
Oh.
All four paws.
Alright.
Oh,
Thank
now
you.
she's on my desk.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you all enjoyed Jack. I will be playing him again next week and the week after that. I really hope you liked him. You'll get to see more of him, and I promise that. I thank you all so much
Step on
for
the fucking
being
keyboard.
here. Huh?
The cat.
Oh.
She was trying to step on the keyboard, sorry.
Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. We will be back again next time, same place, same channel, same time, for more DoGsCast and the next episode of Baird's Arc. Thank you for all the birthday wishes again. I had a very nice birthday, and thank you for helping me celebrate that. I love you all so much.
We'll be rating Palkuka,
Cool!
a
Alright.
fellow streamer.
What are they streaming?
Heroes of Hammerwatch. I've not heard of that.
Alright. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you next week. Have a good night, everyone, and I love you so much. Goodbye!
Bye.
Bye.
Boom.
Later.